come in. Okay, so I have some pre-shuffled messages, and so when I connected, I started. Usually, I always start with a song. A channel song comes through, usually first up, and the song that came through was "All We Are Saying Is Give Peace a Chance." So that's the message for you. And then I got "On the Wings of Terapia," and I was like, I don't know what that is. I'm going to look that up. So I looked it up. It means therapy, self-help, resources, and personal growth. So on the wings of personal growth. So I get that you may be going through a dark night of the soul, because that also came out, or a personal growth right now, a growth spurt, in whatever. Sorry if I have to go quickly today. My daughter's at home sick, so I might have to leave for a second. And then I got "On the English Word of Jerusalem, God portrays a man who has no soul, a man who is indeed a mystic, but has forgotten that he is a gifted one, a cherished one, a beloved one of God. So he rambles aimlessly over the plains of time, lost with no guidance to help him see the errors in his ways. The punishment that he draws upon himself is a warning of what is yet to come. The great flood, the great begots to what was once seen as a miracle, a blessed soul, a love of a lifetime. Take the time to heal soul fractures and stand up healed and renewed with God as your ally. Stand up for your rights, for the rights of the beloved, and for the rights of the forgotten souls who have no other place to go but inwards, to smite their demons and arise once again. All will be begotten, and all will become righteous on the path to enlightenment. Have faith, stand strong, and arise, my beloved children. Arise to the love that surrounds you each and every day, especially in the dredges of contentment of who you are or who you believe you have become. Faith and trust will not lead you into temptation, but deliver you from evil. Lord be to God. Okay, so I really got that as a message coming from God, the divine. Okay, so it does go on, but yeah. Okay, so then so the message went, Lord, our Saviour has arisen and brings the wrath of his holy angelic team to save the collective from the clutches of the devil, the wicked and the lonely who have nothing better to do than to slander my words and bring havoc to the planets. And I checked that, it's planets. Okay, be this word spoken now, be he humble, be he good, be he wise, or there he stood. Okay, so that was sort of like a I don't know what you call it, an affirmation. I think it's like an affirmation, but it was like a poem. Be this word spoken now, be he humble, be he good, be he wise, or there he stood. Okay, so, and then I got holy transformation has wings that guide us back to our original state of holiness. Perceptiveness is called for when we have to arise to be seen by the masses and be heard for an outspoken word. For an outspoken word is righteous. Okay, so speaking your truth, speaking holy truths. Okay, cunningness is called for to trust what is being said and trust what is being heard. You are the great cat, the great wise old soul, and the expansive being who can fly over the seas, oceans, and mountainous peaks. You are wise and as such have a higher perspective of what life is and is not. Your individuality is key to this new spiritual endeavor. Keep the faith and keep trusting in your path forward. Love and light will be bestowed on you and others who help or helped you on your path. Your sensitivity is beautiful. Please embrace this new openness. You are beautiful. I don't. See, these are channeled. Sometimes you miss things. Your sensitivity is beautiful. Please embrace this new open you. Okay. I didn't miss anything. For you are beautiful and much needed at this time of treachery and chaos. Your creative endeavors allow you to bring magic to the world, and for this you will be blessed with what it is you give out to the world. Be optimistic, my child. Dream a little dream for me. And then love, and more love was coming through. But it was it was really grand. It was an expression. Okay, joy. Okay. Now these are pre-shuffled messages that I was getting, and also maybe channeled messages partly through it. So joy was coming through, ideas and concepts, new cycles beginning. So you may be feeling more joyful. You may be getting ideas that are coming through and concepts, and new cycles beginning. Truth and clarity will require resilience and recovery from pain. So it feels like you will be receiving some clues. Okay, maybe it's going to be like the divine always, not always, most of the time when the divine speaks to us with signs and synchronicities, and also the way I get channeled messages sometimes is through key concepts or through clues. So you may be getting clues like signs and synchronicities that you need to put all together to lead you to clarity, okay? But it will require resilience and recovery from pain. So this truth, this clarity may cause you hurt and pain, but you will get through it. Cherish yourself, love yourself, and arise, my strong and powerful leader. Okay, so that's channeled. Okay, so just when you hear about this truth, go within, love yourself, take care of yourself, cherish yourself, love yourself, and you will get through it because you are resilient and you will recover from this. The pets in heaven are sending you love and blessings. Also, you are a blessing to the animals, and you show them love and kindness that others haven't. So, okay, yeah. And then Blue Eyes came through, the song Blue Eyes, because one of the pets had blue eyes, and that really drew me in. And then the channel song came through. So, and then from that, I got from little things, big things grow. So all messages. Sleep well, my child, sleep well also came through. This to me feels like a personal message because my daughter's sick at the moment. She's young, she's little, she's growing, she has blue eyes, and she's sick, so she's sleeping. But that may resonate for you as well. So somebody may have blue eyes, and also may be a sign that the little things you do are growing into big things, or the little things you say mean a lot to some people, or the little things you do for animals, or for blue eyes, whoever's blue eyes to you, can mean a lot to them. Or maybe you have blue eyes too. Okay. Or maybe you're going to be getting some sleep, some well-deserved sleep. Divine beauty, you are going through a dark night of the soul, which is allowing you to receive master healing and a spiritual decree. So yeah, you know how I said about the dark night of the soul. So definitely healing at this time, going through some sort of heart healing, some sort of dark night of the soul. But this is actually turning you into a master healer. So you know, it's either turning you into a master healer or just a master of healing. You know that. Excuse me, that you've done so much healing that you're getting a spiritual decree. Okay, then I got to meditate in nature, in bliss. So I was getting pretty much that you're sitting there in nature praying or meditating, and you being in bliss. So maybe you need to do that, or they're saying that they see this, that you are doing this. Or maybe, and violet flame come out then too with heart healing. So, and the meditating in nature. So maybe even go out into nature and do a violet flame meditation. Okay, that might be helpful right now. Then shuffling the tarot cards, the Queen of Fire and Queen of Air came out, and balance. So you could be a Queen of Fire or a Queen of Air. You could have them in your chart, or you could be balancing your passions with your mind. You know, air is mind and fire's passions, which is wands, and air is swords. Okay, so yeah, so you're balancing right now, balancing those aspects within yourself. And then I got maiden, receiving justice of light and dark, balance of masculine and feminine. So there's definitely a balancing coming in. You're balancing your light and dark, you're balancing your masculine and feminine. You're taking action, you're focused, you're going with the flow to bring in growth and abundance. And the dragons are assisting you with this, and they're assisting to protect your heart. Okay, so live and love as you will do, because you are protected by the dragon fae, the dragons. Okay, heartfelt connections, divine connection, third eye awakening. So you're very connected to the divine right now, and your third eye is awakening. Walking away, I just got awakened. So you have awoken your third eye. You're walking away from burdens, from troubles, from the crone maybe, you know, because the crone come out at the same time, and you're packing lightly. So you are, you know, you've left your troubles and your burdens behind, and you're going forward towards a passionate new beginning. And this crone that was coming through, so that's a mature woman, has an altered perception, trying to hold it all together, and not fighting for love, not with a king of fire. So so take that if that resonates for you or somebody else, but a crone, so there's like I don't know what that is in tarot, maybe a princess, which is like a knight, I think, sort of. Okay, so what would it be? I'm just trying to think what knight. Maybe Knight of Pentacles. Anyway, so the crone, because this is a different deck. I got this from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. Anyway, so that the crone is walking, has an altered perception. So trying to hold it all together, not fighting for love with the King of Fire. But it says he altered perception, so maybe your perception's not right about this King of Fire, or this person's perception's not right about the King of Fire, and they're trying to hold it together. So it makes me feel like they're not dealing with their emotions, or not dealing with the issues that are surrounding them. Okay, and then I got love, and ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no river low enough to keep me from getting to you. So there's someone definitely fighting for love. Maybe it's this King of Fire that's fighting for love. Maybe they're not going to back down. Maybe you need to change your perspective towards them, or maybe Take it how it resonates. I don't know the circumstance. This could be a separate love as well, so take it however it resonates for your situation. But there is someone that's not going to give up on, there's nothing's going to keep them away from you, pretty much. And there's somebody who has an altered perception of love, and they're trying to hold it all together, and they're not, not fighting for love with the King of Fire, which is a King of Wands, which is a passionate, strong, courageous, confident, powerful king. Okay, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, I think. Let forgiveness set you free. You are the light in the darkness, sacred vessel, powerful. The chains have dropped, you are free, and people are scared, scurrying like rats. The lights are all on. The dragon lighthouse has been released. So I got this as, this is, depending on where you are in your journey, this is you. You have finally forgiven someone. You have finally cleared your heart chakra. You have become free. You are going with the flow. You have dropped the chains of resentment, and you are setting yourself free, which is causing, I see the rats that are scurrying away is people that have done you wrong, people that know that now is the time for them to reap this karma that that you have set free, pretty much by turning your lights on, by empowering yourself, becoming the lighthouse, and releasing your dragon. Okay, all right, so sorry. Bless me. Okay, so I will get onto the cards. I just need a drink. Just looking up to, I have a skeleton for Halloween in my storage area back there, and just looking at it, it's like a surprised face. So something, maybe coming in that's surprising you, that shocks you. So yeah, we'll see what comes out in the cards. So these are the animal spirit cards. Okay, so we have the bat, release. So you may have just released something in privacy, or about love. I'm getting, red gives me passion, anger, also maybe anger towards a loved one, maybe, how we talked about the resentment. So maybe you're releasing a betrayal, releasing resentment, releasing pain, anguish around love. Dreamer. You are this dreamer, and you have persevered through the storm, through the illusions, through the distrust, and found peace on the other side, or you will do, depending on where you are. Your uniqueness and boldness, I don't know, is bringing abundance and freedom. I cannot lie with these cards. These cards are telling it how it is. So abundance and freedom. And we even, with this piece, the wings are open. Same with the Pegasus, wings are open, so you're free. Flying on the wings of love, only the two of us together flying high. Okay, I haven't heard that song in forever. Okay, so that may be significant. That's only the two of us, so maybe two, there's a couple flying high right now. Intuition and rebirth, and that was upside down, so, and perception. So maybe you need a change in perspective, or you change your perspective. You're bringing more joy in, and you time full of joy and happiness. You've been reborn, core and powerful. your intuition is heightened. You're standing strong, you're standing loyal, you're very protected. You have a keen sense of perceptiveness, you have a keen eye, or you need to focus, you need to keep your wits about you right now. Okay, I might leave that there, actually. And inner truth. So maybe you have found your inner truth. You have, found out about your true self, the beauty of what is you. You're standing in your truth, you're speaking your truth, you're living your truth. You're shining. All eyes are on you too, I'm getting from the peacock. It has, the eyes, the feathers that are like eyes. Okay. Alright, so we have the Tarkeen, I think it's called. Growth is good, but I acknowledge it can sometimes be painful. I accept my own wild soul. I can be alone and connected. So, depending on where you are, you may have gone, you know that healing's painful, but you know that we need to go through it to arise higher, and at times we need to draw back, to go into hermit mode from others, and go within and deal with the trauma to arise, to bring in peace. There's a lot of power in these cards. Definitely strong, definitely powerful, definitely dealt with your dark side, definitely gone within, definitely opened up freedoms by releasing this dark wound. Okay, I'm not getting any more. Okay, the Cathedral of Notre Dame. So these places also may be significant to you. Maybe you're being called to go to these places. The feminine divine is alive in all spiritual practices. Places of power remain places of power. I am full of love and tolerance. Okay, so you're now beginning to forgive others that know no better or are unhealed. Places of power, like people, you're full of love and tolerance of these people that have hurt you, these people that have created towers for you, these people that are on the dark and not on the light. Even though we have dark and light, they're choosing to dwell in the darkness. And not forgive, I got to. So maybe they're struggling to forgive you for something. I don't want to get them yet. All those. Okay, I'll get these. What else do we need to know? What else does the collective need to know? Thank you. Oh. Okay, vitality, passions, celebrations, coming together. Group of 3 could be significant as well. 3 passionate beings coming together to work together to bring vitality to the planet. Or you could even just be feeling vital, feeling strong, powerful, passionate, very focused on these new ideas. We did talk about joy, joy, ideas, contemplation. No, it wasn't contemplation. What was it? Concepts, sorry. New ideas and concepts. So you're focused on maybe these new ideas, maybe new concepts. Maybe you're seeing auras too. I'm seeing auras in this card. So, or maybe you're seeing light bodies, or people's light now, no longer seeing their dark side, seeing the beauty that is you. I'm also getting from that. Highly connected, crown chakras lit now. Highly connected. There's something about mist, cloud, fog. So maybe waiting, you know, if there is fog, if you can't see clearly right now, wait for clarity. Wait for the idea or the concept to come in before taking action. Gratitude, showing gratitude for all that is. I'm getting, you know, putting your hand out, gifting someone, like receptivity, you know, giving and receiving. You're grateful for others. You're holding your hand out to help others. You're a healer. You're a guide. You're a mystic. You work with the elephants. Maybe you work with the elephants, but I was going to say you work with the elements, with the herbs, with flower essences, maybe. Roses I'm also getting from this. I never get roses from that, but love. Maybe your gratitude, you're showing a lot of gratitude, a lot of love, or that is being bestowed upon you. You're open to the possibilities. I also get the devil is trapped. So I get you're trapping the devil. That doesn't come out right. Maybe you're healing the devil. Maybe healing the devil within, or just healing the devil. It doesn't have to be literal devil. It can be like a person that is on working out of their shadow side. Maybe you're helping them heal. Okay. That's what I'm getting from that. Passion. Let me just get another card. Oh, too many. Oh, we have blue eyes on the bottom. Beauty. There's a lot about beauty. You're stepping into the beauty of who you are, I think. You're seeing the beauty in others. You're helping them see the beauty in themselves. Arising to the challenge. Arising to these new passions of yours. This passionate new beginning. This vitality. All happening within you. Sorry, I don't know if I'm showing. And progression. Did I show you passion? A lot of passion in these cards, but also a lot of heart, a lot of earth, a lot of growth, a lot of expansion. Okay, that card does talk about progression. So you may be seeing growth and expansion last night? Okay, so maybe last night you saw growth and expansion. There was something that you saw in another. I'm getting the blonde hair standing out in this card. I don't usually see that. So maybe you're a blonde, or you know someone that's a blonde as well as brunette. With the curly brown hair, that's standing out as well. Or you have an afro. So maybe this dark brown hair is an afro. Sorry, I've just lost my... Year is standing out to me. Year. Maybe you've progressed a lot over this year. Oh, the luck. Sorry, luck is on your side. We have 1111 here. So maybe progression on a divine union. We have 7 again, 5, 4, 4. So 4, 4 as well. And 7, 7. Okay, resilience. You know, you're highly resilient. You've gone through a lot of emotional turmoil, but are still, still resilient, still, focusing on, I was going to say facing your fears, your traumas, still growing, still promoting promise, maybe promoting positivity, you know what I mean? Even though you've been through so much pain, so much anguish, I can't talk today, you're still positive, but powerful and strong and courageous and intuitive and highly I can't say that word. Okay. What else? Is there anything? What positive things? I love this deck. This is so positive. Does the collective need to know? Okay. Okay, so we have let the leaves go. I can let go of what I no longer need. So good affirmation for you to say each day until you've released whatever it is that you need to release. Let the leaves go. I can let go of what I no longer need. You may also be doing that. You know, you're feeling lighter because you've let all this. That's a card number 10 too. So endings, new beginnings. So I can let go of what I no longer need. So you're letting the leaves go. You're letting what needs to fall away, fall away. Another leaf too. So nature is definitely significant. Autumn may be significant as well. Running rivers. I don't know why I got running rivers, because usually I would say flowing rivers. Anyway, wishing boat. I look forward to new challenges. Okay, so you're letting things go and looking forward to the future, looking forward to your blessings coming in, your wishes being granted. And you're open to new challenges that are on the horizon. I'm getting very divine feeling from this card too. So maybe you just shine that your light is really brightly, you know, because it's even like here in front of her, and I mean behind her, and then behind her as well. So you, I think you radiate this yellow white light around your body. And on the bottom we have time capsule. I have the confidence to be myself. So you are now confident in yourself. You are now radiating beauty, seeing the beauty within self, seeing the treasure of who you are and what you are, opening up to new treasures, opening up to new experiences. And that's a card 11 as well. So we have 10, 11. And then the sleep, you know, we were talking about. That reminds me of my baby girl. Happy sleep pillow. I sleep well and have good dreams. Okay. Okay, so I'll take these. Okay, so this come out in the pre-shuffle. They both did. Okay, so divine beauty. You are the divine's beauty. Like you are the cherished divine sacred vessel here on earth. Spiritual decree. And you're, you know, you're bringing this spiritual decree. You have or will evolve and be rewarded with mystic knowledge, with ancient knowledge, with galactic knowledge, because of this healing you've just done, or you're doing. But your divine presence, like you have that divine presence, like I talked about, this glow, you know, that. And there's something about your eyes too, like her eyes are golden. You also might have a connection to big cats, or you may be a fire sign like a Leo, because there is fire here, and earth. So maybe you have fire and earth in your chart. Oh, maybe you healed your root chakra. Sorry, just going back to here, you know, how I was saying you heal the devil. So I think it was something to do with fear, to do with the root chakra, childhood possibilities. Okay, and this is the eyes again on the bottom. You know, you're very powerful. You're standing in your power. You know, light's coming out from her eyes to the tiger too. I don't know if you can see. And then on this one, she has like a super eye. You know, I get this, you know, as you know, you're, so you're ascending. again. You know, you're this warrior, you're this powerful powerhouse, you're this lighthouse, you know, this dragon lighthouse. You glitter like gold. You're fierce, you're powerful, but also kind and compassionate. You know, you incorporate, look, you love animals, you know, heal others, you inspire others, you have great beauty. You know, we have beauty coming out twice, you know. You're loving yourself, loving others, you know. You know, you're the eye in the storm. I was getting, you know, looking at that card. Eye of the storm, or eye in the storm? Eye of the storm. So you're the calmness within the storm. I'm getting like, you bring twang. Maybe you have a twang. I was going to say you bring tranquility, peace, joy, happiness to people. You bring a spark to their life. You light up their life. You light up my life. I don't know. And you're being rewarded for this. You know, this ascension's bringing you this spiritual decree. Okay. And I might leave it there. I feel like leaving it there. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and well done. Congratulations to you for all the work you've done. And just, you know that all this work that you've done is bringing in balance and freedom, and an inner knowing of who you are, and your spiritual decree and your divine beauty, your vitality, your confidence. You know, and you know that you've let go of what no longer served you, or you will do, and you're having the confidence to be yourself and dreaming big and focusing on your passions and showing gratitude and healing and showing being divine and vital essence of the new earth. All right, and I will leave it there. Hope to see you again next time. Bye.